Dear soul, the angels are with you right now, connecting to your energy to help you understand something important. They want to show you what your person's ex felt deep inside when they saw your picture, feelings they've never shared before. Through the energy of the Eight of Cups, the angels bring a message about hidden emotions, emotional change, and unspoken truths. When this ex saw your image, something shifted inside them. Even if they stayed silent, their heart was stirred in ways they didn't expect. They once believed they had moved on and closed the chapter with your person, thinking all the emotions were left behind. But your picture, your energy, sparked something within them. It caused them to remember things they thought they had forgotten or buried. The Eight of Cups often speaks about leaving behind something incomplete in search of something deeper. This ex may have moved on outwardly, but the angels reveal that they still carry emotions they've never fully faced. When they saw your image, it reminded them of something they once wanted, or maybe something they feel they can never truly have. Even if they take pride in appearing strong and unaffected, your presence made them pause and reflect. For a moment, they questioned whether they had truly moved on. They may not say anything out loud, but your energy opened an emotional door they had locked long ago. The feelings may have lasted only for a short moment, but they were real and meaningful. The angels want you to understand that these emotions are not necessarily negative. This card doesn't just represent sadness or loss. It also represents a desire for something more, a longing for deeper meaning and connection. Your picture sparked that longing in them again. They started to wonder whether their emotional story is really over, or if they're still trying to find something they've lost. Maybe your image reminded them of a kind of joy or peace they once hoped to have, possibly even a part of themselves that they left behind in the past. Even if they don't speak it, a part of their soul felt touched by seeing you. You may feel distant from them, but your presence brought up deep reflection. They started to question what it really means to move forward and whether they've truly let go. The angels say that there are many feelings they haven't expressed, not just to others, but even to themselves. Their journey is complicated. They might seem strong and sure, but moments like this make them question things they thought were settled. Silence doesn't always mean a person is unaffected. Sometimes, the heart needs quiet moments to process emotions that come out of nowhere. The angels are with them, helping them understand these feelings with care and love. This message is not only about them, it's also for you. The Eight of Cups speaks of their path, but it's also a reminder that you have your own journey to follow. You are here for a reason. Even if you don't always realize it, your energy makes a difference in people's lives. The angels want you to keep walking your path, trusting that the right people, those who are meant to be in your life, will come to you with love and truth. Let go of the past and believe in divine timing. The angels are always near, helping you move toward the love and peace you deserve. The angels also bring you another message through the Knight of Swords, a card full of quick thoughts and emotional intensity. When your person's ex saw your photo, their heart and mind reacted immediately. Even though they may seem calm and unaffected on the outside, inside they were filled with racing thoughts and emotions. It may have surprised them just how strong their reaction was. The Knight of Swords represents fast mental energy, and in this case, it means their mind rushed with memories, comparisons, and questions. They may have suddenly started thinking about their past with your person, wondering how they really felt back then and how they feel now. There might have been confusion and even defensiveness. It's possible they told themselves that their reaction was logical, just a passing thought. But the angels say that deep down, this was more than just logic. Seeing your picture brought up unresolved feelings and thoughts they tried to forget. They may have felt an urge to push these emotions away quickly, to protect themselves from feeling vulnerable again. But the truth is, those emotions didn't just vanish. The angels want you to know that their reaction, though brief, left a lasting impression. Even if they acted like nothing happened, inside they were dealing with questions and maybe even a sense of unfinished business. They might have tried to tell themselves they've moved on, but the energy you carry stirred up something real. This ex may have felt the need to quickly take back control of their feelings, but the thoughts and emotions don't simply disappear. They stay with them quietly, waiting to be understood. The Knight of Swords also symbolizes a search for truth. Even if they don't realize it, your picture made them want to understand something about themselves, about the past, about their choices. They may not admit this, but they were affected. The angels want you to see your strength in all of this. Your presence has power. Even when someone tries to hide their emotions, your light touches them deeply. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should. What's meant for you will always find its way. Lastly, the angels bring a final message through the energy of the Seven of Swords. This card talks about hidden truths, secrets, and feelings that have been kept in the dark. When your person's ex saw your photo, they were pulled into a wave of emotions they've been hiding, even from themselves. There's a secrecy in their response. They may act like nothing happened, but the angels know the truth. Deep down, they felt conflicted. They've been carrying emotional weight, possibly regret, confusion, or even longing that they never talk about. They might try to convince themselves that seeing you meant nothing, but the angels say otherwise. Their heart reacted, even if they never say it out loud. It's not about lying with bad intentions, but rather about protecting themselves from feelings they don't know how to handle. Your picture reminded them of emotions they thought were gone, but they are still there, quietly waiting. They might pretend that your presence doesn't affect them, but in reality, it touched something very personal. The angels see the truth, and they want you to know that your energy is strong and your presence is felt, even by those who try to ignore it. So, dear soul, trust in this divine guidance. Know that you have a special light, and even if people don't show it, your energy creates waves in their hearts. You are being supported on your own path. Let go of needing to understand every reaction or emotion from others. Focus on your growth and healing. The angels are always by your side, watching over you and guiding you toward the love and clarity that you are meant to receive. You are never alone. When your person's ex saw your image, it stirred something deep within them. They are someone who guards their emotions closely and prefers not to confront uncomfortable truths. The sight of you brought back unresolved feelings they had tried to bury. Instead of facing these emotions, they pushed them down further, likely out of fear of being vulnerable or exposed. This reaction wasn't about you. It was about their inner struggles and their fear of being hurt again. The angels are reminding you that this ex still holds on to feelings they haven't admitted to themselves. They may believe they've moved on, but your presence triggered memories and emotions they thought were long gone. Instead of acknowledging these emotions, they chose to avoid them. They're not running from you. They're running from their own heart and the truth they've refused to face. Your picture reopened a door they believed had been locked forever. Although they might act as if nothing happened, there's a hidden strategy in how they responded. The energy of the Seven of Swords suggests they quickly tried to control their emotions, telling themselves they weren't affected. But the angels want you to know that deep inside, their heart reacted strongly. They may never admit it, but your image reminded them of a past they haven't healed from. There's a feeling of regret in them, not necessarily for what happened, but for the way they've ignored their own truth. They might have pretended that the connection between your person and them was over, but your image made them pause and question whether they truly made the right choices. The angels show us that even though these thoughts were brief, they left a lasting mark on this person's soul. Instead of dealing with these feelings, they chose to move forward while still carrying the weight of the past. The angels gently remind you that their reaction is not a reflection of your worth. Their guarded emotions come from fear. Fear of being hurt again, fear of being vulnerable, and fear of admitting what they really feel. You triggered emotions they weren't prepared to face. Even through a photo, your energy is strong and can awaken feelings in others, even those who seem closed off. The ex may continue to avoid their truth, but the angels want you to know your presence left an impact. You are a mirror that reflected back to them what they've been hiding. Whether or not they choose to face these emotions is their decision, but the angels assure you that your light touched something deep in them. The angels want you to focus on your own journey. You don't need to worry about other people's hidden emotions or defenses. Your path is filled with love, light, and truth. Those who are meant to walk beside you will do so with openness and clarity. The angels are with you, protecting you and guiding you forward. The energy of the Nine of Wands also speaks through this message. It shows that your person's ex has been through emotional struggles that have left them exhausted. They have built strong walls around their heart to avoid being hurt again. When they saw your picture, it touched a wound they've worked hard to guard. Even if they didn't show it outwardly, their heart reacted. This was not about you causing harm. It was about old emotions resurfacing. The reaction was one of self-protection, not rejection. The angels want you to understand that this person is still healing. They've been through a lot emotionally and have learned to protect themselves. The Nine of Wands also suggests they are tired of holding up these defenses, tired of always being on guard. Seeing you reminded them of the emotional effort it takes to stay protected. It's not that they dislike you or feel anything negative about you. It's just that they're not ready to be vulnerable again. The angels also reveal that this person may be approaching a turning point. While they still hold their guard up now, the shift triggered by your image may eventually lead them to reflect more deeply and soften emotionally. You have stirred something in them, even if they're not ready to show it. Your light is working quietly in their heart. You are not responsible for the emotional armor others wear. Your energy is beautiful and healing. The angels remind you that your path is to stay strong and loving. Those who are ready will meet you with openness, not fear. Trust that your love and presence are powerful, even if others are not ready to receive it. Lastly, the angels bring you the energy of the Page of Cups. This card represents gentle, innocent emotions, the kind that come up unexpectedly and can't be fully explained. When your person's ex saw your image, something tender was awakened in their heart. They may not fully understand it themselves, but there was a soft moment of emotional connection. The Page of Cups shows a spark of curiosity or affection, like a quiet moment of wonder. They may have thought about who you are now, what you're like, or if there's still a connection between you. It wasn't a heavy or overwhelming feeling. It was light, sincere, and natural. This reaction wasn't planned. It came from a deep place within them that they rarely access. The angels say it was a moment where their emotional walls dropped just a little, enough for something pure to come through. Maybe they felt nostalgic for simpler times, or remembered what it felt like to be more emotionally open. This wasn't about wanting to go back. It was about remembering a time when their heart felt lighter and freer. There's also a creative, imaginative energy in this card. Your presence may have inspired them in a quiet, personal way. They may reflect on memories, or even dream about moments they shared with your person or feelings they thought were gone. Your energy stirred something meaningful in them. The angels want you to know that even if they don't speak it, their heart was touched. The Page of Cups doesn't speak of loud emotions, but of honest, tender feelings. It's a reminder of how much love and light you carry. Your energy can reach even the most guarded heart. This ex might not be ready to explore their feelings, but the angels want you to know that you've made a difference in their emotional world. Keep being open, kind, and true to your heart. The right people, those who are ready to meet you with the same honesty, will come into your life. The angels are always with you, watching over you, and guiding you toward love that reflects the purity of what you have to offer.